Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, family. Come on in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me take a sip of water. Let's see what Spirit has to say here. Because I think Spirit got a lot to say. Somebody, person is concerned. Okay, because of some sort of manipulation they done pulled off here. They're worried about the ending with you, Earth Angel. Okay, they're worried about the ending. Somebody could have done something to third party karmic that could land them in court with some legal issues, possibly imprisonment, jail, prison, or something like that. Because I'm getting that they could have put the opposition, the third party opposition in the hospital, or hurt them in some sort of way physically. Okay, and now they could have some sort of health concerns, and now your person is worried about you finding out. Concern, clock watching to see if you're going to find out about this, you know what I'm saying, or when you're going to find out about it, and if you're going to end it with them when you do find out. And if they were expecting any money, Spirit is saying they're going to have to use that money for legal issues that's going to arise in their life here behind this third party karmic that they done beat up. They beat up the third party karmic. They done put this karmic in the hospital. Now they got health concerns. Your person may be facing some legal issues or some jail time here behind a third party. And they concerned because, see, they was manipulating you, trying to manipulate the whole situation and keep this a secret from you. Okay? Well, now they concerned that this shit's coming out here. See, they was pulling on your heartstring and the third party karmic's heartstring too. But I guess they pushed them around a little bit too much. The third party, they end up in the hospital. They go into past, present, or future energy here. Your person is worried about this ending coming. Okay? This ending coming with you and them. They didn't expect that to happen. Well, of course, they never expect for you to block them or for them to not have access to you. You know what I'm saying? Because for some of y'all the breadwinner. Okay? Be it masculine or feminine. But that unexpected money they may have been expecting, they're not going to get it. It's going to not be obtainable, not even for them to have legal representation, because they have an entity attachment here. Okay? An entity attachment. You could be like, well, no, I'm not going to. They could come over and want to ask you for help with a problem, but they're not going to tell you what the real problem is. Well, with a legal issue, they might not explain what the legal issue is, but it's about a third party for somebody here. But you're not going to give them any other fruits of your fucking labor. Okay? Nothing that you worked hard for or anything like that. You're not going to give them any money. Even if you have it to give, you're not going to give it to them. Okay? Because Spirit is guiding you not to give it to this person. Okay? They reap what they sow is what I hear. Okay? Wow. For somebody here, your person wasn't showing you love, and you pieced out. You may have left the house, or they may have left the house, and you're okay with that. You're showing up as being unbothered here. And now this person, saying you may have felt being with this person made you mentally or emotionally unstable. Been in a marriage or a commitment with this person. Because there's a lot of people talking, a lot of rumors going around about your person in the background, or just about your relationship in general. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now you're showing up as moving on and unbothered. Okay? But there's somebody's going to come and ask you for some help. Okay? Because they're not going to have enough money to get out this legal trouble about beating up this third party. Somebody to beat up the third party lover now. And they don't want you to find out about it because they know that you're going to end it with their ass when you find that out. And you're not going to help them with no legal fees. Okay? Yeah. Somebody they had a secret obsession with here. What else is here, Spirit? Now they want you to help them get out of trouble because they done beat the fucking third party up. Wow. I don't know. Something could have happened down a long road, or on a road here. On the side of the road here. Yeah. You're going to find out about it here. You're going to find out that something happened. with your person and the karmic. I'm hearing alongside of the road, alright, or when your person left the house and went to meet up with this third party, something happened. And they ended up beating the third party karmic up. Put them in the hospital. Probably broke their arm, blacked their eye. They did something to this third party. And now this third party could have health concerns. Okay. Wow. This could, yeah. Somebody has to go see a doctor. Here. Or does somebody have to pay somebody's medical bills? Somebody was forced by the court to have to pay this third party's medical bills for putting them in the hospital. Wow. There could be rumors going around about this in the community for somebody here. Past, present, or future energy here. Your person is showing up as a flying monkey here. Alright. Wow. They may have just gotten a message that, you know, they have to appear in court behind the third party karmic here. This may have came as a surprise to your person, because they probably didn't know that the third party karmic has pressed charges on your person here. It may come as a surprise to you. And they could be like, hold up, wait a minute, let me explain. Sweetheart. Yeah, now they want to sweet talk you after they got in trouble. And you're going to find out they got in trouble behind the third party karmic. They got some fucking legal issues going on here. Or they may act shocked and surprised, like, oh, well, I didn't know nothing about that. Well, I barely touched them. You know, does this look like they barely touched them? This person is in the hospital, pretty beat the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Broken arms and shit. Yeah. Some clashing went on over there with them in the third party. What else is here, Spirit? Your person could have just got a notice to appear in court, is what I'm hearing. They may have to come to you for the money, divine feminine, divine masculine. But it's behind a third party. If they got any legal issues coming up, that's what's going on here. Yeah? Somebody that they was chasing behind the scenes here. Somebody they thought they loved. Yeah? Could be your karmic masculine that did this here. Okay. Wow. To you, Earth Angel. Or it could have been a karmic feminine that did this to you, Earth Angel. Check out how it resonates with what the Spirit said. Yeah, there was a fight. There was a fight. And now somebody is trying to heal. They may tell you, wow. Hold on. They may tell you that the information on the document is false, that it was their brother's name or it was their sister's name, it wasn't them. They're going to try in every lie to try to tell you in the book about this notice that they have to show up in court. It's not them. It's somebody used their name or some shit like that. Okay? Wow. This is crazy. I'm getting the doctor wants answers. Or the doctor probably reported it to the police. About no, this you just didn't fall, or you just all this just didn't happen behind a fall. Because maybe the third party was even trying to protect your person too. Okay. Wow. Then y'all know how sometimes take a case up if a person don't press charges. This could be the case here too. Wow. And your person could be telling you the documents are fake here. Okay, because they don't want to face the consequences with you. They're going to have to face them with the court, but they don't want to face them with you. Yeah. Because this dishonesty and dishonor would change everything. This person could have even been in the military. This person could wear a uniform themselves. This person could be law enforcement, or associated with law enforcement or military one. They're going to need some real money to get the fuck out of this shit they done got themselves into. Yeah. Somebody needs to use their intuition about why the person asking them for some money right now. Because I'm telling you, they got some legal issues here they're not telling you about here. This is your person. This is your person. You're feminine and masculine. They done beat up the third party. hurt him pretty bad, I hear, through the spirit. Yeah, because they found that the third party was a Jezebel. What did they expect? What did they expect? Cheating. If this person knew that your person had you, then they're a Jezebel spirit. Okay? And they got their ass beat. But now they want to take your person to court. And now your person's trying to hide the fact that they got to go to court and they need money for legal defense, legal representation for fucking with a Jezebel. Yes, your person. Okay? What else, spirit? They got some legal issues. Yes, they do. And they're going to come and ask you for some money. But that's what it's for. That's what it's for. Because they hurt the third party karmic Jezebel. Yeah. I'm hearing they beat their ass. Okay. Wow. What else is here, spirit? What else would you like to reveal? Yeah. Find out this Jezebel energy, be it masculine and feminine. Well, again, this is a karmic feminine. Was nothing but an ice queen. Okay, cold-hearted bitch. Your person found out how cold-hearted they could be here. Okay, wow. They praying that this person heal, because this person may have had to go back to the hospital. Because, see, they're leaving the emergency room, but see, now this person's ended up back in the hospital from the same injuries. Okay, and this may have surprised your person because they don't know how much damage they actually done that could end them in prison behind this shit. Trying to be sneaky. It's a possibility this person may not make it. Okay? They have head injuries or something like that, and they don't realize it, you know what I'm saying? And it could cause somebody to transition here. This third party. Wow. And they haven't told you that, yeah. Now they're shocked and surprised that they went that far, when they was beating this third party karmic's ass. I'm telling you. Yeah. What's here, Holy Spirit? Yeah, there was some conflict. There was some clashing going on with your person and the third party. It was a big old fight. There was a big old fight. Wow. Because I'm getting this Jezebel energy, be it masculine and feminine. They were seeing somebody from their past, but they were seeing your person. And your person became unhinged and beat their ass. Okay? And they don't know how to tell you because it's a third party. What else is here? They need some money for legal representation. They got legal issues. Wow. And they don't have the money, so they may come and ask you for it. Okay? Because they don't want to go to prison. They don't want to go to jail. But they don't get that money. If this person they hurt that bad, or they left the emergency room and end up having to go back for a hospital stay, this case is definitely going to court. Okay? And your person may be faced with some jail time. Wow. Because there was definitely lots of conflict. And this may surprise your person that they hurt this person just that bad. Okay. Wow, this could destroy the family. If you guys got a family together, if this shit comes out. What else? Wow. Your person may end up in poverty. Okay. For messing with an immature feminine. Okay. Yeah, your person's life could be falling apart right now. They could be to the point where they maybe even willing to steal the money from you here. But your ancestors ain't going to allow that. They're not going to allow this person to steal from you. But this is what they're thinking. For somebody here, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But this is going to surprise you. If your person even ends up in prison or in jail, it's going to be behind the third party karmic. They may tell you it's something else, but they got sites you can look this stuff up on. You know what I'm saying? To see what they're locked up for, domestic violence or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But this person, I'm telling you, they clashed so bad with this third party that this third party had to return to the hospital For somebody here. And your person may be like real nervous right about now. Worried, concerned, surprised that they did them that bad. Wow, because they wasn't thinking. They wasn't thinking. All they was thinking about was what the evil thing this person did to them. Yeah, they were out of alignment here. Yeah. They having faith that this. They praying now that this person makes it. Wow. What else, Spirit? What's here? But they're afraid that you may walk away from them too. Abandon them. You know, they need you now. I'm hearing they need you now. Okay. Wow. They need some divinity, some divine assistance from you. Because you're an earth angel here. Divine feminine, divine masculine. They don't see this third party as sexy, and they don't have all these sexual thoughts about them now. But it's too little too late what they done, you know what I'm saying? Clashing with this person, crashing out on this third party. Got them in some deep shit. And they need your help to get them out of it, okay? Wow. And they're praying that you can help them. Behind the scenes, I'm telling you. Behind the scenes, they may come in telling you, yeah, you know, stuff shit like, they ain't gonna tell you the truth. They won't get in here, they ain't gonna tell you the truth. You know, I really love you. You know, you always been there for me, and I tried to do everything in my power to be there for you. You know, I've done my best. You know, shit like that. Just try to, you know, butter you up because they need some motherfucking money to get out this legal fucking trouble. Yeah, because they don't see this karmic as sexy, you know, or successful as you here. Okay? Wow. For somebody here, they done beat up this karmic so bad. Put him in a hospital. The karmic didn't know they was pregnant. But they was with child. It's energy I'm getting here. And they may be in the hospital about to lose the child. They may end up in jail for, what is it, child endangerment? I don't know what they call that specific situation. Because this feminine could be in the hospital. Okay, because whatever it could cause the unaliving of the unborn child or of the person. And they could be with child. That's the energy I'm getting here. It wasn't just like a broken arm or a black eye. It went deeper than that. And now your person is surprised, like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do? Like, hold up, I didn't spaz out like that. Yes, the fuck they did. Yeah, because now they know they could be facing some jail time. Or this is why they're facing jail time. Now, somebody person definitely got to go to court. Never cross an earth angel. Never cross a chosen one. Nothing good comes of it. This is what your person did. What's here? What's here? Final message, Spirit. Please and thank you. What's collective need to know? What they need to be aware of. I don't know who person this is, but they praying that they get out of this here. Yeah. They're expecting you to help them because you're a starseed here. Okay. Wow. You know, this could be somebody that you trusted. I'm saying this could even be somebody that's in law enforcement or some sort of law capacity, governmental capacity. Somebody wears a badge here. I do know that. Could be a sheriff. Could be a trooper. Could be, I mean, they could be in law enforcement. That's what I'm picking up here. They were out of alignment, which means they were out of line is what I'm getting here. Wow. They have no spiritual protection here. They could stand to lose their family behind this if this comes out. And it is coming out because the veil is being lifted here. This person was definitely out of alignment. Alright? Somebody may have to make a decision here. You know what I'm saying? To love yourself. wanting to love wanting to love this person to help them when they know that they did you wrong. Okay, especially if they got to go to court behind crashing out on a third party. Okay, and wow, this unexpected shit done happened here. Yeah, they didn't achieve shit. They came out looking like the flying monkey that they are. They printed this person heels here. I'm getting it's a karmic feminine. Yeah, your person is an ice king, in case you didn't know. Behind the scenes, yeah. Ice king, wow. And it's almost like finding out that the third party betrayed your person with somebody else that your person wished death upon them. Now they wishing they could take it back. They wishing they had listened to you. They wishing they never had met this person. There's a lot of shit going on. Yeah, they wish they had never been evil towards you, collective, because now they're going through a storm here. It's a lot of destruction on their path here. Like, wow. They don't know what to do. It's an emotional pain. What else? But this person didn't use their intuition. They didn't think before they acted. You know what I'm saying? They wish they never met this person here. Wow. Now they're confused. Trying to figure out, how they're going to get out the situation here. But you can't help them. Okay, you didn't help them get in trouble. It's not your responsibility to help them get out of trouble. Okay, they got in this shit. It's what they manifested. You know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow. So they have to figure it out. Spirit said they have to figure it out. You don't help them. Let them figure it out. Wow. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to reveal? Bondage. Yeah. This person was tied into whatever they did. They got tied into this person here. Wow. And they need some extra money that they don't have. Yeah, because their hands are tied. Their hands are tied. And they need some money to get out the situation here. Wow. And they're going to be coming to you for it. Spirit said, Damn, you could have trusted your person too. You know what I'm saying? And they did you this way. Crashing out on a third party. And want you to help them with the legal issues, but lying to you at the same time. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, somebody about to spill the beans. That's what I'm getting here. That your person ain't such a nice person. Okay? They're not such a nice person. Wow. They're about to experience a lot of destruction on their path, or they have destructive pattern of behavior here. You're going to find out about it. That they're really immature. Okay. I'm getting this is a karmic masculine. Or it could be a karmic feminine. Or you could find out in your divine feminine, you could be going through a lot of emotional pain, because this could actually break your heart to find out that your person did this behind your back. Alright? Yeah. Spirit says self-love is the best love. Love yourself. It wasn't anything that you've done. It's what your person did. You're beautiful, inside and out. You know what I'm saying? So wipe your tears and smile. The universe has your back. Alright? Till next time. Peace, love, and light. Love yourself. Alright? Till next time. Namaste.